Nice timing on that one.
Kind of too soon. But
No, that's
Hi,
good.
everybody.
Hi!
Good.
Well, welcome to the Trove live stream. It's Friday, as usual. And here we are.
And I'm hungry.
There's our names. She's hungry.
I'm Twixler. I do art.
I'm Kizzer. I do Excel spreadsheets.
I'm Dope Sheet. I do animation.
And welcome.
Welcome.
So we are going to, people have been asking for a while, when are you guys going to do U10 stuff? When are you going to show off U10 stuff? When are you going to show off the surface of Geode? And we've talked about it, but we haven't really shown much. And so today, we are actually going to be running around on the surface of Geode and not showing everything off.
No.
But we're going to be showing quite a few things out. So you'll be able to see what the surface looks like, show off some of the dungeons there. We're not talking about the NPCs yet, but you're gonna see them walking around. So yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
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 Let's switch.
Yeah, we'll switch.
Let's switch it up.
Switch it. Switch it.
I love those transitions.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Here we
you're
are in a shuttle
Yeah.
that we've just taken down from the hub.
Yeah.
Stepping out on the surface.
I was gonna say, so like normal players are used to the rally blade. Well,
Yeah.
on Geode, you take the shuttle down to the surface, and so you've taken the shuttles down to this little landing pad, and you're here on the surface of Geode. There are 3 sub-biomes on the surface of Geode.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find them.
Yeah, we're going to talk
start
about
running
each
around.
different one. So you can, and feel free, real quick, you're seeing a thing that's still in development, so keep that in mind. Things can change. I have to put that caveat out there. You'll notice when we do open the map, you'll see like the icons are just temp icons, and you'll see temp stuff like that. Oh, so the temp icons are there. It's like the water ones. But anyway, so but we did want to show you some really early stuff that we're working on and what the surface looks like and how you're going to be out here fighting. So we're already seeing some layers here. We're in the Cerise Sand Sea, which I would call sort of like the default sub-biome.
Yes.
It's got sort of the normal flora and plant life and a bit more of the sort of normal structure for how it's built. You'll see some layers that look like ruins, some that have some plant life growing on them, and even some that are, that one that's straight ahead right now, which is, just the natural rock formation, but there's actually a layer inside there.
It's a little bit like Forbidden Spires, where there's very thematic and then some that kind of meld in with the terrain.
Right.
All right, and so we're seeing there's also dungeons. We've talked about 5-star dungeons, and you'll see what some of them look like, although we're not going to talk about how they work just yet. But this large observatory-like structure that you're seeing here on the left is one of the new 5-star dungeons. So we can, kind of fly through that and check it out.
Oh.
It's actually, I like this one because it actually splits down and shows off sort of underground
goes
stuff.
under there.
Yeah.
There is the dungeons are big.
Yeah.
They're quite large. The 5-star ones.
The 5-star ones.
So, you can see too, one of the geographical features of Geode is sort of this top layer. Oh, so we're in another sub-biome right now.
Yeah,
So
the
this is
cracked ones.
the weathered wasteland.
And so it's got more of sort of this, I like to call it like a fjord-like structure with the scars that run through it that sort of show what like the under part of Geode is. And so Geode has sort of this red surface, and then when you get deep into it, it's much more of a blue sort of underbelly. You'll notice that there's a lot more minerals in sort of the undersection, and so when we get to the other sub-biome, ooh,
massive 5-star
I
one.
really like this dungeon.
It's sort of like there was a neon dungeon kind of like this that had these little biodomes in them.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of like, there's a little bit of each Trove, I almost said Trance, Trove biome that they've sort of encased in glass here. And there's a little bit of like, well, how did these things get here? Obviously, Rowan, it comes from Geode. And so there's, some Trovian stuff that has made its way to Geode, including these little containers that have a little bit of each
Keep throwing a pinata
Nice
ball.
pinata.
biome. Someone says Biodome, go kill
Yeah.
Polly Shore. Oh my God, Polly Shore, that's
Good
a
reference.
name I haven't heard in forever.
Poor Polly Shore.
Kayla once says, James, say hi to me. Okay, hi.
Hello. Oh wait, I'm not James.
You can say hi
I
too.
was confused there.
That's
for
kind
a
of
second.
cool.
Yeah, I like
Top
this thing
down.
down. Yeah.
Like a lot of different, the layers have a lot of that, the ruins feeling like I talked about, which echo, some of the feeling that we saw down in the Geode caves is when you ran into ruins down there, very similar feel, and that's obviously intentional. I think, that thing's a layer right over there, right, with the plants on top of
Yes,
it? Or is that,
it is. So I did on the things that look a lot like the terrain. I added some lights just so it stands out a little bit more from normal terrain.
Is there a version of this that isn't a layer, or are they all layers? This
particular
that one
is.
It's down on the
nice
base. Yeah.
So if we cruise around, I'm really hoping to find the third sub-biome.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
So the third sub-biome, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it.
Hollowed Dunes.
Hollowed Dunes, thank you.
Yes.
Is my personal favorite sub-biome. They're all neat, but it is definitely my favorite. Someone says, I love the biome.
Yay.
Thank you. That is great.
Comply was asking what the Control A is down in the corner there.
Ah, yes. So Control A is, I think we may have talked about this on this before, but I haven't shown it. Is that you can now access the atlas at any time. So Control A will pop up your atlas. Hooray! You can see Geode down there.
Yeah,
the surface biome down there. That's new. No one's seen that yet, so hooray! But yeah, you can open the atlas at any point. I see people in chat, PogChamp, and finally, yeah, it's just nice, right? Even when you get in the hub, like there's still a lot of reasons to go to the hub, but you don't actually have to walk to the atlas. Just pull it out. Should make things a lot nicer.
What does this look like in here?
Ooh, so we're seeing some NPCs.
I should probably put on God mode. No, I'm gonna die.
God mode, yeah.
Like, that's okay. It's okay if you die. It's fine.
Go ahead. Let's see if we can drop down and find the.
Oh, you want to find the thingy?
The thingy.
You might want to get out of that dungeon.
There it is.
Oh,
so
that thingy.
We're not going to tell you what this thingy is yet, but there's a thingy here, and it. Oh, did you just do it?
There's no UI though.
I know. No, you weren't supposed to use it.
Well, we'll get out of here.
Get out! Don't spoil it.
Nothing to see here.
So the tooltip on it says shatter. And Ted went ahead and shattered it.
It told me to shatter it. I don't know.
So don't worry about that. There was some stuff that showed up. Yeah, people are seeing 0% and seeing a timer. None of that is actually real data yet, so don't worry about that. And we will talk about how the 5-star dungeons work. I think next week. Obviously, no UI or anything there. So.
Not yet. Next week there probably will be.
Not talking about the PR requirement just yet. That's a thing that we're still kind of kicking around. So, FYI on that. You may want to like run speed.
Yeah, this anticipation's killing me, Ted.
I mean, all right. I'm just like letting people see what it's like.
No, you're doing the right thing. I'm just used to. I'd like run 5.
I know. Boom, boom.
Cruise.
If you're seeing any of those fissures, then you know you're not there yet.
All right. I'll just keep going this way eventually.
Can you on the map? Do you have enough?
There's not really a.
There's just taken
I do
out.
have the. Oh, it's kind of weird.
Like run 20.
Yeah, this happens.
Here.
Things get really funky when we run speed 5 it and do the
load in.
Like go a lot faster than we're supposed to go.
Like
I like how a bunch of people are saying Yabaki. Just to be clear on that, no Yabaki giveaways today.
No Yabaki today. Load in.
You have your draw distance way up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I turn that down?
Well,
if I do,
that'll just impact it. So.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe try bombing.
I didn't see where we were.
I saw.
Maybe not.
Let's go.
No, I think we're
you
still
sure?
in the...
No.
Are you
no.
Oh, we found it!
Finally.
So there is. So this is the third sub-biome. One cool thing. So there's a lot of fissures that open up, so that you can actually just walk down here. You don't always have to bomb to get down here. But if you're in this sub-biome, you can also just bomb straight through the hollow dunes and make your way to the underside. And the underside of the hollow dunes is the best place to get minerals and stuff like that. You can also see some of those. Yeah, the layers into the dungeons will seek down into it. Yeah. There's even dripping cave milk, which was super important. So.
And there will be some kind of environmental fog that's not put in yet, but that'll help amp it up even more.
Yeah, so the effects are final, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
We do have, the other thing that you'll notice is that there's sort of, especially when you get to some of the flatter areas, there's this wind that's pushing the dust over the surface. And obviously we're running around super fast, so. Someone says dripping cave milk? Nani?
Expertly delivered.
Yep.
I think my favorite thing. We should make it. We should make it nighttime also.
Nani?
Sitim. Yeah, glowing stuff.
Yeah, so there's a lot of glowing stuff. I particularly like those mushrooms.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. Do they have a name? I call them mushrooms, but I don't know if they have
mushrooms.
A real name.
Because you know.
Mushrooms
and Geode.
Stuck in a wall again.
We're
get out of there.
cruising around with high speed, and that will cause issues.
Yeah, it messes things up.
Cool.
So let's try to find one more 5-star dungeon.
Not the dome one.
I want to see if we can.
Oh, that one?
The dome one. Yeah, I
know
want
which
to
one
see
you
if we
want.
can find my favorite one.
We're kind of in the area for it to appear, I think, too.
Oh, go left, turn left. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Dang it. Mush. Will there be crystal tier gems or only a new type of gems? Just a new type of gems. And so gems, I hear people asking about gems. We'll talk more about that. This is actually a good time while Ted runs around and shows off the zone to answer some questions. One really important thing that I want to get in on. So Chronozoa had asked, more info on crystal gear. Quite anxious about this because you mentioned the disconnect between our current progression and what U10 brings. For example, not being able to take our heavily invested in stellar items to the crystal tier. Hopefully this could get looked at. So yes, and this is my bad because this is one of those issues that can happen when I give out information too early without all the details behind it. So I'm definitely trying to balance giving out, teases and information early while realizing that some things need the full details so that people can understand it. So with U10 Crystal Gear. So yes, Crystal is a new progression level. We want to make sure that players can't just start out with top of the line gear, but we definitely want to make sure that people don't feel like they've lost all their hard work. And I realize that comes primarily from the pearls that you've invested in the gear. And so while we mentioned last week that you don't directly upgrade your stellar gear into crystal gear, you can deconstruct your crystal gear to get pearls out of it. So to state that again, when U10 goes live, when you deconstruct crystal gear, you will get any pearls that are on it out of it. And that is pearls that you've invested into it, or if you find stellar gear that drops with pearls already on it, you can deconstruct it and get the pearls off that way.
You said when you deconstruct crystal gear, do you mean stellar gear?
Stellar gear. I misspoke. Yeah, really clearly. When you deconstruct stellar gear, I apologize. You will get the pearls off of it, and then when you get the pearls off of it, you can apply that to the crystal gear. So stellar gear, deconstruct, get pearls. You can then apply it to the crystal gear. And so, as someone mentioned in chat, Pro is going to drop in price. That actually is a goal that we have, which is we don't want pearls to be quite the grind that they are right now. So you'll be able to pull them off of stellar gear, and there will also be another avenue to get them through gardening. So I will say that straight up, pearls are something that we want to be somewhat more accessible. We do not want that to be quite the grind that it is right now. So anyway, we thank you guys for the feedback.
Yeah.
So please spread that knowledge. I apologize last week for not making that clear and for panicking everyone about how it's working. So yes, deconstruct those stellars, get your pearls. You will have to level up the crystal gear again and upgrade it in the full 9 yards, but you won't lose all the pearls that you've already invested in. So anyway, yeah.
Well, I'm still trying to find this dungeon, but...
No, it's cool. I like that we're just showing stuff out.
Yeah.
So, in fact, if people have questions about the biome, they should ask it. I'm going to read a couple more questions from the list. We had a ton of questions, so I wasn't able to answer all of them, but keep asking. Neon Cat had said, will we get Crystal Ring later after U10 in the future? And so no plans on the Crystal Rings yet, but it's something we're keeping in mind. I will say that one change that's coming is we're finally going to make it so that you no longer throw ring boxes on the ground and then have to pick up the rings out of them. Your inventory's full. You will just get a box, and when you open it, it'll go straight into your inventory, and none of the throwing on the ground thing. So that's always bothered me a little bit since
just
forever.
A little bit,
especially since we hooked up other things that didn't do that.
Oh, so the Master 55 asked a really question: how many bananas will we need for U10? And the answer is 3,086.
So start collecting your bananas now.
Yeah, it's really,
it's banana heavy.
I like how some people, so this is one of those things too when you have something for so long, some people are like, oh, I kind of like that from the ring boxes, it made him special. Yeah. And I don't disagree with that, but there were a lot of problems that happened with that. For example, if you threw a bunch on the ground and your power went out and you got disconnected, like, oh, what happened to those rings? Our customer service people hated that. So anyway, it's cleaner. I know it loses a bit of the charm, but it'll be better.
Not to mention each one has visual effects.
Yeah. There's a lot of funkiness with them. So I like people asking about acid fishing. I don't know, maybe in the future, but not right now. Prundle That's quite the name. Says, do you have a plan to sell class packs such as Flower, Power Pack, Lunacy Pack, etc.? If yes, then when? So a good question. No immediate plans, but we will be looking at what we want to do with the class packs soon. So it is something that we haven't forgotten about. Potentially at the end of the year, but I don't want to guarantee that. But if not then soon after. So we will be looking at it. Someone joining, Demisula says, yo, is this U10? This is the surface of Geode. Oh, so that's one other thing I can talk about, is that the surface of Geode, we talk about it at the U10 update, right? Because that's the big part, is the surface of Geode will actually have U8 through U10. And I think I've mentioned that before, but it'll have U8 through U10, and so that even if you're not totally maxed out, you'll be able to get on the surface of Geode and play it without being totally maxed out. We're also doing things to sort of help accelerate people to U8. So we'll have some things that will really accelerate your gem progression to get you to U8 faster, because we want people to be able to experience this content. But U10 is still going to be U10. I'm talking a lot.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, we're just listening a lot.
I'm so hungry. I have like limited energy to blink right now.
I'm going to shut down until lunch.
I'm actually analyzing the biome.
If we don't, well, yeah, that's actually good. If we don't find this dungeon in 5 minutes, I'm going to say we should go on live and start pinatas.
No, yeah, so we're going to go on live. We're going to show off a Halloween themed club world.
Yeah.
Throw some pinatas around.
Here it is. Oh, look up.
Yeah! That's my favorite dungeon.
That's pretty awesome.
Especially because when you walk around on the surface, you just see this little thing.
Yeah, it's like, what is
And you're like, okay. And then you get up there. Okay,
I'm
so
not gonna break it.
Don't break it. What does it say? I can't remember what it's called. It's called like a dark heart.
Dark heart.
Press E to shatter.
I'm not doing it.
So.
Oh, yeah, you can fall out of this,
Yeah,
too.
oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, so there's some really cool dungeons. So it says show crystal gear. We are not going to show crystal gear today. We are going to show crystal gear in one of the later weeks. We're going to show gem stuff in one of the later weeks. We're going to actually get into detail on the NPCs in later weeks because you're just seeing a couple of them in there. You notice they weren't even attacking. So all that stuff is coming. In fact, that's a really good segue because Cyberside says, will the new gem be obtainable from empowered gem boxes that are purchased with Lunar Souls after the update? And we will be talking about that in coming weeks. One thing that is a general rule, though, that you can count on with new stuff is that we don't plan on doing things that allow you to stockpile now to get a crap ton of them as soon as this update comes out. So just keep that in mind. Also asked, when will the rest of the classes get resistor costumes, or is the Heroes update completely forgotten? No, definitely not forgotten. It was never the intention to have all the classes get the resistor costumes, at least not in the short term, so we will roll out more over time. But that is not a priority, so there you go.
Let me know if your mouth needs a vacation.
Okay, I'll answer one more, and then yes, it does. In fact, I think most people would tell you that it does. So sort of what is actually included in the October update, and is there a planned release date? So the October update sets up for the Shadow's Eve event. It has some new packs and a number of bug fixes and improvements, and it's set to go live in mid-October. Right now, October 16th is the target date. I always get nervous about mentioning dates too far ahead of time because then, if something happens. But yes, October 18th is the goal for that update, and it will be the week before Shadow's Eve starts. So,
should we go live?
Yeah, let's go to live.
You want to do a big camera while I switch over?
Big camera.
To our faces.
So it says, I think something is wrong. The Yabaki is grayed out in my collections.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll take a break.
Okay. Where'd we leave off? Thimily. I hope I said your name right and didn't butcher it. He asks, or she, can you give us the possibility to set NPCs in the club to make the club alive, much like the hub of Geode? This is funny because you answer these.
Yeah, I know you have to. So
that's a good question. Wait, how would you talk?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But right now there are technical reasons that we don't allow players just to place NPCs. It increased the load, and we don't want to do that at this time. You'll just have to host a pinata party.
Yeah, make it feel alive with a pinata party. I feel like that's like a home and gardening channel thing. Like, make your space feel alive with VFX blocks and a nice pinata party.
God, that'd be a crazy house. Can you show us I'm sorry. Can you show us a dungeon 5-star? Yes, we did. It's a normal dungeon, but more difficult.
We'll show more of that off.
They were asking.
Oh, is
asking.
it? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Never mind. We're actually, okay, your answer is we'll be showing a sneak peek of one today, kind of late. That we already did.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about more of it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about how they function next week. And we'll show some off. So we're working on the UI for that right now.
She asks, will we have a builder class? A class with the ability to fly around only in a club world. We'll be looking into more builder tools as a major release after U10.
Yeah.
Are we now? Okay.
In the major release after
Oh, okay.
U10. Not as a major release. But yes, building tools for kind of the third phase of Geode is something that we'll be looking into. So
possibly easing the hardship of having to have your friend on a Gonda next to your cornerstones, so you have to hop and build because you can't get high enough. I've done that.
You've lived that life.
I've lived that life. Rumbutter asks, will the 2 new PvP dragon eggs be tradable and effigy? They will be tradable, but not in the effigy. Will the power plower tractor from Blocky Bonus be compatible with the gardening update? Will not have the extra functionality that the new tractor mounts have. So it's just a tractor, guys.
We can also go back to game.
Yeah. I'm in the Ganja Guard club world, and
you guys are just watching my face suffer with words. So
we're showing off their Halloween build from a couple of years ago, I think.
Oh, so I do want to answer some. Oh, actually.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I remember this one.
Yeah.
I remember
like
this.
Scream, you remember this?
Yeah.
This is good. This is a good one from. It's been around for a bit, but it's worth showing for new people.
Kind of looks cool with the lighting in the corners there. Let's see. I have 2 more short questions here. Will there be a new crafting bench for the crystal gear or updated bench we already use? We will talk about that in other weeks, not this week.
That's true. It's coming.
Yes, it's coming. The new dust tome for U10 Geode updates ? Yes, there will be a new dust tome.
Yeah.
Want to do some giveaways?
Let's give away something.
Let's do like a. Should we change it up and start with
hyperpins? Hyperpins.
Let's do 3 of them. 3.
Tres.
Hyperpins.
Like the first thing someone says is spaghetti. Why?
You got them trained well.
You do that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's awesome.
Well, he's got blood dripping from his clubs. He's like a scarecrow. He's a scarecrow. Or from his bag. Is that a bag of heads or is that a... I think it's a bag.
Open to interpretation.
Yeah, no, that was like a candy barbarian scarecrow.
You went past the stop sign, dude.
So...
I'm not following any rules. No rules here.
To be entered to win, by the way, you just have to say something in Twitch chat. So you should do that. And we'll pick.
This really is. Really
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Look, it's even got the little ambulance dude truck thing.
It's pretty amazing.
Kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park. When they go through like the different rooms.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a small.
Like, that reminds me of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah. Children would have nightmares. Makes me want to go to like Universal Studios. Oh man.
Cool. With Freddy Krueger. I think they're building a rings course in here.
I do not. Freddy Krueger. I do not like.
The person's
sleeping. Look at the little legs.
Yeah.
What's on the side? What are those things
those are
exploding?
like hands. Like I'm not sure. Skeleton hands.
It looks like beer.
Man. All right, we have winners.
Okay, I guess we do.
The first one is Oblivion MP.
Second winner is XX, the Jade Queen XX.
And third is Violin Lover 2.
I like violins.
Violin Lover was taken.
Well, I mean, clearly there's a Violin Lover 1, and they are meant for each other because whatever reason. But yet their love cannot be requited because their love for violins is too strong. And they can't love each other.
Violence? Violence? Is that what you meant? Were you trying to be funny?
No.
Me?
Yeah. Violence?
Were you trying to be funny?
I'm so
I do try often and fail often. It's sort of the state of being. So congratulations.
Congrats, you guys.
The end of the...
If you guys do win something, by the way, you'll be contacted.
This double is great.
At the end of the day.
These colors they got.
So...
I think Keatsy's probably having a heart attack at
our
desk right now.
This is even better, actually. You can't hear this, but right now, this is the most annoying sound whatsoever. Like, Well, I'll stop doing it because people are probably annoyed.
Well, we can't hear it.
No, it's great here. Yeah. Let's get people here.
I do appreciate the choo-choo mount requests every stream. The dedication is strong.
Choo-choo mount?
I like it.
Choo-choo.
I like it. So Evie asks, can we have a dab emote so that Vanguard isn't the only class cursed with dabbing? I wrote, what's funny is that my original answer was like, it's unlikely, but I like that you like the dab. And then I was like, oh wait, cursed.
Yeah, good choice of words there.
No.
Are you going to curse an animator by making them...
It's the curse of the Vanguardian.
I was actually going through some of my old change lists of things that I started but haven't finished. And one thing is a Daughter of the Moon dabbing animation.
Wow, you're just going to tell people and then they'll know.
It's been sitting in my list for about a year now.
Maybe that's some Instagram fodder. So I'm going to sign us up for that. Follow our Instagram if you want to see a Daughter of the Moon tapping. Don't forget to add a neck break emote as well then.
Neck break?
The neck break from the Vanguardian. That's a thing now.
I'll just do planking emotes for all the bosses.
Oh god, planking is hot. Wow.
It's so hot right now.
Easiest animation ever.
Yeah, it's basically the bind pose.
Just rotate.
Sideways. Yeah.
That's true.
Rotate, done. Ship it.
All right, we're going to go to Council of Fallen Angels.
Also says, do you have any order planned for which classes will be reworked first, or is it still up in the air until after Tomb Raider is finished? So, Tomb Raiser, excuse me. We have a rough order defined, but I've learned my lesson, and I prefer not to tell people publicly so I don't get skewered if we change that order. So we have a rough order, but it's fluid and it could change. So the answer's kind of no.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raiser.
Is that what you said, Raider?
I did say
Raider.
I said Raider the first time,
That's funny.
and then I had to correct myself.
Silly.
And then, will there ever be a Binding Darkness tome, preferably a lesser tome so that it only gives one, so it's easier to farm? So the answer is maybe. I'll add this on a list to be looked into, but almost certainly not a lesser one. That would be unlikely.
Will there be any new Halloween-themed packs or costumes coming with the Shadow's Eve event? Yes, there will be a new pack, as well as the return of Spooky Swag Bag and Gourdzilla for credits.
You darn
Gourdzilla.
Gourdzilla.
Oh my gosh.
Is the October update arriving during Shadow's Eve, or will it be coming sooner? It's actually going to be coming 1 week before Shadow's Eve.
Yeah, as mentioned, October 16th is the target date.
Where's everybody at?
And yes, Gourdzilla will be a credit pack.
Got a
So
friend
both
here.
Oh, you got your
Gourdzilla and Spooky Swag Bag. Spooky Swag Bag will come back as credit.
I love
credit
that
purchases.
costume.
Oh, the astronaut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing, bing.
It's my Halloween costume. I've decided.
Dude, the Yabaki spam is real. Which by the way, I should mention, if we did give away, or we did award the people that won the Yabaki through the promotion we were running where you log in at certain times, and so you can log in the game and check to see if you won, because those have been handed out. So.
Cool. And those will just be in your claims window?
Yeah. Someone was asking, can Yabaki be obtained just like Gonda? No, so Yabaki is a thing that we give out extremely rarely. In fact, as of, until like 2 weeks ago, there were basically none in game.
Yeah.
And so they're extremely rare, and they will continue to be very rare, and they're things that we do promotions for or giveaways or something like that. So we just did a bunch of them. We gave away quite a few of them, and so kind of Yabaki's going to be in the vault for a little bit, but we'll come out eventually again.
Let's spawn another boss here. All right, have fun with that, guys.
You want?
I'm out.
Let's do 10 of those Dev Dream Allies.
Dev, Dream, Ally,
Drev
boxes.
Team
Drev
Allies.
Dream. Told you, words just are not
Can't
working
do it
with me
either,
today.
So.
I'm an animator today.
An anime. Wow, I said it right.
Trying to say it wrong.
Aminator. All right, so say something in chat. I like when people say actually something. I dislike when people say spaghetti. And you'll be entered to win.
Just personal
You're
preference.
just making me hungry.
I mean, we talked about this a lot, so I don't want to beat the dead horse, but spaghetti is just the worst pasta. That's a fact.
I'm spiking words.
Objective fact.
So vanilla.
Yeah, it's a
it's
mess.
objective
It
fact.
doesn't hold pasta, like the sauce well. Yeah. It has no additional flavor. The shape is not compelling.
No matter how much you try to wrap it around your fork, there's always one strand that doesn't stay with the group.
It's messy. Yeah. It's just not great. It's not great. In fact, the only way that it's kind of acceptable is with like butter and Parmesan. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Pasta Opinions.
These aren't opinions. Dope sheet. Pasta facts.
Pasta facts.
That's what we should title the live.
Pasta facts. That'll be next week's stream.
Butter and pasta is good.
Pasta facts. Salted butter, though, by the way, that's really important. Here's the thing: is if you don't like butter on pasta, you may be using unsalted butter. Salted butter makes a huge, huge difference. Those are words for life. Just FYI.
Or you're not using butter. You're using. I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, yeah, don't. Oh, dude, don't margarine.
Or the spray-on stuff.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Margarine.
Oh boy.
Margarine. You want to read off some winners?
Spaghetti.
Sure. All right. So the first winner is Balta J.
The second winner is DBatDude7201.
Third is Vulverin31.
Then Jet 5555.
Grooverks.
Then Officer Chang.
Nightbot Kappa.
I went into a random club world.
Then Tebow _Clan Live.
Daisy the Human.
And Frischter.
Congrats on your Dev Dream Ally boxes.
Congrats. I went into a random club world and it was a sealed room. It wasn't all that great.
You were trolled?
Yeah, I was kind of trolled. Well, yeah, sure.
Fasty's starting a Pasta Facts hashtag.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I am down. I haven't tweeted in a while, and I'm going to have to start doing that because I feel very strongly about pasta, clearly. Oh my gosh.
That's a pretty cool club world.
So, Big Merc, oh no, you already read those. Supercharged says, any future plans for a Chaos Core sync? I do understand that there are many new players that have a harder time acquiring everything from the Chaos Crafter, but there are a lot of players that are sitting on a few thousand also. So honestly, no plans at this time. We do continue to add things to the Chaos Bench, and if you didn't know, which you probably do, but just in case, the Light and Dark Chaos caches also consume the Chaos Cores. So just a thing to know. FKY asks, any plan to add a voice chat system in game? And I really like this question. There's no plans on this, for sure. And like kind of behind the curtain, I think voice chat comes with some really nice benefits, but also a whole lot of drawbacks. Toxicity being one of the main ones. And it really isn't a good fit for Trove. And then on top of that, there are so many good solutions for voice chat that are so easy to use now that I would encourage people that are interested in voice chat to check out something like Discord. Because not only that, but you can have your community in Discord and then use voice chat through it. And so integrated voice chat really just isn't, it's cool, but it just isn't something that's a good fit for Trove or worth the time to implement, essentially. So, it says, would you like to change the coins challenge coin to crystal, also make it obtainable? So I assume that you're asking to take the coin challenges and make it, instead of collecting coins, you collect crystals and then you get to keep them. Which is interesting, but definitely not likely to happen. That would require some actually fairly big changes to the challenge, so do not count on that.
I'm going to interrupt you because we have fan art.
We have fart.
We have fart.
Fart time.
I've converted you to say fart.
Fart time. That's good. I like that. We need a little theme song. I want a little theme song that plays.
Doo-dee-dee-doo-doo.
Fart time.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Fart time.
Yeah, we're ready anytime you want to go to the...
Fart man?
We'll just keep saying fart time.
It's like the Bart man.
All right, here we go.
All right, number one.
Daughter of the Moon.
This is by Mocha Mint, and it's called Titans. It was drawn for the devs before Gamescom. It's a secret until now.
I love it.
It's really cute.
That's great.
Titans.
I like that color theme.
It's very nice.
Kind of reminds me of the Geode at night. So you're going to see a lot of these mud skippers. It's actually Spencer, one of our engineers. This is his dev ally, so he's being highlighted. I don't know why he's obsessed with the muddy fish, but he is. This is by Emelisa.
Because he's an engineer.
By Emelisa, called The Fantastic Fish.
I really like the background on it. There's something about the framing of this that is just really nice.
Yeah, it looked like a sticker or something.
This is by Mousehead. titled
Nice.
Bye Bye. Neon City with a neon-themed turtle.
Nice.
That's cool. I like how the plasma is meeting the water.
The very top of the turtle looks like Nyx's little head thing in Atlas Reactor.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Now I'm not going to unsee that. So this one's a little hard to see, but this is by CDM135, mandatory upgrade. So it's, it is the, let's see, sorry, reading on. Neon and Imperium enemies, those inferior Neon City enemies have gone too long without assimilating into Imperium status, and they're actually
like
going
it.
through a little conveyor belt.
No, that's cool.
I love this. This is by the Mustard Cat. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. This one's wee.
Oh, it's chocolate.
And this again is.
Or it's mud.
It's mud. Mud
Okay.
skipper.
Got
Well,
It's a chocolate skipper.
We all see what we want to see.
you see what you want to see. Yeah. I just the face.
No, it's
Like,
all of it.
blah. Oh, this one might be hard to see, but it's really cool. It's actually this is Mocha Mint again. It is Neon City. It's an actual ring.
Whoa.
Yeah, that looks
That's
really
right.
cool.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you can kind of see that she put it up against the cityscape.
Up against the
That's cool.
cityscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. All
It's a
the
nice weapon,
physical
too.
stuff.
This is I Know Gammon, Miss Gardner, the upcoming ally, the next gardening update. She's got her little rake. Super adorable.
It's adorable. Someone earlier was like, I thought U10 was the gardening update, and they may have been trolling, I'm not sure, but there's so much more. It is gardening's in it, but it's not just gardening.
Yeah. This is by Sky the Virus.
I hadn't seen this one.
It's all fun and games. It's QA Cat in a really competitive mood, and then I added against fasting, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
It's like, oh god.
That's cute.
That's probably the face fast you'd make too.
Ooh.
This is by Blue Soda. It's Lumineon is the title.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so the top is Neon City and the bottom is Luminopolis.
Very cool. That is really cool.
Yeah. Neon Ninja.
Very much like the style in there. Oh man, I'm inspired now. I have like other ideas.
This is by Momo Cow, Luminopolis.
I really like that they actually have like the wires in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. It's like a take on it.
Man. If we weren't all blocks, we could have wires.
I know. Think of the wires.
Think of the wires.
Think of the wires.
And that's it for fan art this year.
Very cool.
I almost said this year.
Those are some good farts today.
This Friday. Good farts.
Good farts, everyone. Good job.
Good
everyone.
job.
Good job.
And thank you for contributing your farts. You should contribute more farts every week, and then we can show off your farts.
Can we do hashtag fart facts? Too far?
To fart? Ah!
Ah!
That was terrible.
Oh God,
I
we're
apologize.
so
to
mature.
everyone. Yeah, exactly. This is where you come for the hard-hitting stuff.
Let's do the chronomatic keypads. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Chromatic.
Chromatic? I was like, chromatic.
Chromatic.
You guys.
It's the time. It's okay.
Let's do
It's
10 of
hard.
them.
Today's hard.
It's so hard.
Abadakis and I work with these people. Oh, goodness. Chromatic
giving away this one.
pads.
It's got a little song associated with it too.
Spaceman song. Remixed.
I'll read a couple more. So Dohep says, last few badges from consuming Lexion Souls didn't reward mastery while the mount items and ally have granted mastery, but the badges didn't. Can you please look into it? So I think I understand the question. So the dragon badges have actually always worked that way. They show mastery on them for the rewards themselves, but not for the badge itself. So I just wanted to clarify that. Let me know. Please do, if that was not what the question was asking, let me know. But yeah, in general, the dragon badges always show mastery for the rewards, but not the badge itself. When will Lexion bring login mounts again like October ones and such, for example, the cobweb carpet, etc., etc.? So I don't have an answer to the first part, but I can say the cobweb carpet will be coming as a Twitch drop soon, so keep your eyes out for that. If you want a cobweb carpet, we will be doing a Twitch drop for that sometime in October. As mentioned in the Trovosaurus dev interview, which if you guys haven't checked it out, you should go to Trovosaurus and check that out. They interviewed us and we answered some questions hopefully kind of okay. The question says, you guys said something about a new token for Bomb Royale. Does that mean new coins and that the new items added will use these new coins? And does that mean you will change the tome every season to grant those seasonal tokens? And so what you were saying in this question is actually almost all correct. There will be Season 2 coins, which are used to get the new items. The one difference is that it won't be an existing tome that we're converting, it will be a new tome as well. So you can still have a Season 1 tome if you want to get Season 1 coins to get the items from Season 1, or you can get the Season 2 ones. So,
every time I don't want to drop a boss pinata, he falls out. So just leave that up there. Leave that one.
That's not what I thought it was.
what does it say?
I thought it was just like a one, like a I didn't realize
No,
it was
I like that.
Okay.
No, I think that kazoo is solid.
It's a great spot for a boss,
We have some winners here.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. All right, first winner, S. Ferguson777.
Mad Rocket Sigh.
Mr. Oh wait, are you highlighting the ones we should read or no?
No.
Okay. Mr. Dracody.
Alpella2Y.
Now Yoshiem.
T. Promas.
Alex ZZ.
Queen Laura Lou.
Ace Jack 695.
I really like this name for some reason. And then pools_closed. Pools closed.
Pool's closed.
Don't swim.
I like how I pronounced a name I think correctly, and you like nodded approvingly. Like, that was kind of funny.
Yes.
You
good
did
job.
that.
Yeah. You got some words right today. Good job. Well done.
Good job, Aminator.
Yeah. Ironically, one of the more complicated words.
So Geometric Bodhi asks, I'm just trying to cruise through these, we're almost through.
Do it.
Any chance of a Shadowhunter buff in the Shadow Tower? So when we revisit the Shadowhunter class, we'll take a look at that. Will Lustrous Gem Boxes or Gem Augments ever have the ability to be bought with either credits or real-world currency? The answer is yes. In fact, we've included them in some upcoming packs for sale. So keep your eyes out for that. Mouse and keyboard support is dropping for Xbox within the next few weeks, but we see the ability to utilize such a feature while playing on the Xbox. That's a really good question. It's not something that we're actively looking at right now, but we'll likely look into it, see the effort required to support it, and make a decision based on that. And then will Trove ever have Play Anywhere functionality to allow me to play on Windows 10 and Xbox One, since they would both be UWP formatted? And that's unlikely for us at this point. Midas says, will Yabaki ever be usable in Geode? And I assume you mean in the caves, but just in case, Yabaki will be usable on the surface of Geode, where all your mounts and dragons and everything will be usable, but not in the caves. Yabaki is special, but not that special, not cave diving special. And Demise Julius asked 3 questions, and I know that Demise Julius is in chat, because I saw him or her earlier. Will Geode cave materials be available on the Geode surface? And the answer is some of them will. We won't go into details, but yes, some of them will. Will Geode caves receive catch-up mechanics after U10 comes out? So not with U10, but we will be giving them some love after U10. And finally, will patron or daily bonuses ever apply to the Geode caves, and will patron apply to the Geode surface? So patron will apply to the Geode surface just as it does in any other adventure zones, and no plans on the caves for right now. So that is...
Someone was asking about, can Trove get a boat race challenge? And to answer that, we actually had something similar, but we opted to take it out because people weren't enjoying it.
It has to be Inushiba that asked. Yes.
Yes.
I was like, I know now. Ooh, look at the trophy rooms.
Yeah, that trophy room.
I love trophy rooms.
Do we want to give away one more hyperpin just cause?
Yes.
Okay.
2.
2 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone says, when will PTS be open? So I do not have a date for that. We will have one. I can talk about it more near the end of October. What I'll say is we're targeting like the very end of October for PTS. Very end. So again, that's subject to change as things progress, but that's the target. I'm fine saying that.
OMG.
That was exactly what I thought it was going to be.
That was correct.
I don't know why I just did that. All right, so
There we go.
we have 2 winners. The first one is Nuo567.
And the other winner is Big Aim.
The game.
Congratulations.
That is so creepy.
I know.
That was just creepy.
There's only one though.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Flat
I
Earth
poisoned your
Club.
drink.
Congratulations.
That's what it's just like creepy.
Poison your drink.
I don't know. Wow.
I like this club roll.
I like how fast he's got my back. He just so far at the end of October that the date may actually start with November. It is possible. It is possible. The very end of October, maybe.
October 40th.
I don't know if that does that leak into November or does that just mean never?
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap.
Oh,
I like
snap.
that one. That one's cool. It's got Tude.
Someone says, any release date for the second 2018 Extra Life Pack? That's a really good question. It will be this year. I don't have an exact date for it, but it's this year that we're going to put it out. So.
Finishing that up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This club makes me want to go rollerblading.
It's great. It's got some other biomes, but this one is
Whoa.
just the flat one. It's nice.
Rollerblading, man,
It's
that
just
is
so
a thing I haven't done in
Oh my gosh. When I first started working here, I actually tried to rollerblade. I didn't have a car. It's
You
really
were into hockey.
words?
too.
Yeah, but it was really hard because every time I got to like a crosswalk, we have like grass to run on to stop. I had so I'd be like the person kind of going to work in the business area on rollerblades, hanging on to signs and like spinning around them to stop.
You can stop them without going into grass.
I couldn't because I wore off the nub.
You can get new brakes too.
I stopped doing that because I ate dirt in front of the Wendy's. I was so embarrassed.
I remember you telling me about that.
Can
Yeah.
someone please clip just I ate dirt in front of the
Dirt in
Wendy's?
front of the Wendy's.
I stopped doing that because I ate dirt in front of the Wendy's.
Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
Aw.
I mean, they don't make sidewalks like they used to.
They don't make nubs like they used to.
And then I got a car, you guys.
Congrats!
Fun fact, Ted used to drive me to the store to get cat litter every
That's
week.
right.
When did this become? I mean, my pasta chat's bad
IRL
enough,
facts.
but now like, So it says, OMG, you are a trip.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Dirt fresh, never frozen.
Now you got me thinking about
man.
dirt fishing again. That's not a thing.
They don't make sidewalks the way they used to. That's the oldest person thing I know. Kids in 10 years won't even know what sidewalks are.
Right.
Be stuck inside on their VR and whatever. I don't even know. Oh
They're
my goodness.
non-sidewalk.
Hey, it's not a Wendy's, but
Yeah, look at that. Shall we go eat some
now
dirt?
I'm just hungry
Let's
again.
go eat some dirt outside of this not a Wendy's. Sponsored by Wendy's.
Ugh, I fell.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Man, there were some good
This
memories.
went off the rails. This went off the rails.
I
real
know.
Fast. We were on the rails. We were on the Mag Rider, and then it just.
Can I derail it more?
I mean, how can you?
Ted drove me home once, and there was a big puddle, and I made him drive through it really fast.
Oh, I think I have video of that still. You were taking video of that.
Spoiler, I got
had
a
both
Jeep.
hands on the
Jeep
wheel.
was my first car.
I had like, what, a Nissan Maxima?
Yeah.
It almost stalled out in that water.
Man, that was fun.
That was pretty good.
I'll tell you what. Let's do one more giveaway because we made everyone listen to this.
Oh.
And give away 3 more Dev Dream boxes.
Are you implying they
Just
suffered?
guys.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
I am
my
suffered.
implying
ears.
that.
Yeah, sorry, we made them suffer.
I'm not
We
sorry.
suffer every week, so really it's not out of the ordinary. But we'll do 3 more Dev Dream boxes,
Nice.
and then our time will be up. So real quick, while we do that, I will wrap up to say, if you guys missed it, if anyone came late or like halfway through, we did show off some of the Geode surface at the beginning of the stream. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check out the VOD afterwards. And you'll be able to check it out. And every week we will be talking a little bit more about Geode stuff, Geode surface stuff, the U10 stuff, and we'll be showing off more and more. So next week we'll be talking in more detail about the 5-star dungeons. I also do want to say, for people that came late, we also did talk about the fact that when this update comes out, that the stellar gear, when you deconstruct it, you will get the pearls back that are on that stellar gear. And so people that were really worried about how the progression was going to work and losing a bunch of work that they put in their items, you'll be able to get the pearls off of stellar items when you deconstruct it. So I just want to make sure we get that out there. So, all right, three winners. I really like the first name, Turkeys Fly.
Shut up!
Reeve? 5, 6, 7. Yes.
IP Threely. Congrats.
Congratulations.
That's well done. I like that name.
Yeah.
Easy clap, Turkeys Fly.
I was looking for the.
Hey, you just told me to shut up.
I didn't. My phone did.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Siri did.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up, you.
All right. So I think we are out of time for today. Thank you,
right.
everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
And yeah, check out the stuff if you missed it, and we'll do more next week.
Yeah.
Show off some 5-star dungeons
More
and how they
stuff.
work.
More stuff.
Peace out, fam.
She's gonna go eat.
You're gonna dab now.
Okay, orchestra hit. Not what I wanted. Food!